Anyone who tells you that being paid and sent free things doesn't make them more likely to favor a brand is lying to you. One thing I am very qualified to speak on and have degrees on is psychology. Of course I want attention.
Welcome to my official selling out video. I'm just kidding, I'll never do that. However, I do have to be honest with you guys as always and say the quiet part out loud. You may have noticed an increase in my linking of products, even going back and linking things in older videos. And if you haven't noticed, well, here I am telling on myself as per usual. People have said it all about me, that I'm doing this for the money, as if I haven't turned myself into a human guinea pig for free 99, and as if the people who said this make thousands pushing products they don't even use. Or that I'm just doing this for attention, as if people come on here to pour hours into making content to then say, I hope no one sees this. And you know what? I'm exhausted. So it's finally time to say, you're absolutely right.
For a very long time, I have worn not sponsored as a badge of honor. Even with brands I genuinely love, I have turned down affiliate codes and payments, and I tell the brands that I just promote it because it deserves it, not taking into account what I deserve and not realizing what a massive disservice I was doing to myself. I realize now that I truly don't give myself enough credit or any credit for what I've done here, because I not only talk, I literally risk my skin and health to prove my points and spread my message. I've spent and continue to spend countless hours to build a brand database so that you don't even have to watch my videos, and so this information is easily accessible to everyone for free. Meanwhile, creators around me that I love and respect take brand deal after brand deal, and my opinion of them hasn't changed at all. Every creator in the space is monetized, whether it's by selling their own brand or working with brands that they love. They are rightfully capitalizing on their time and effort. I watch other creators around me that are doing absolutely no service to the nail community other than pushing and promoting products, regardless of how terrible they are, make my entire year's salary in a month. At this point, my next video should be a clown makeup tutorial because what am I even doing? I had to do some serious introspection to realize, why am I depriving myself of even the tiniest bit of monetization that could literally change my life? Not for luxury handbags or first-class seats, but to pay for my son's daycare or to get groceries this month. At the end of the day, what I say is fact and science-based, tested on myself, and verifiable online. Taking a partnership wouldn't change any of that. I've had this misconception that in order to remain credible and respected in the nail community because I'm not a nail tech, I had to work for free and tell myself that using myself as a science experiment and the insane amount of time I have put into all of this is worth literal pennies because at least I can say, well, I'm not selling you anything, so I'm telling you the truth. I spend hours of my own time in the DMs helping people troubleshoot allergies and find brands that work for them, making $0 off those recommendations. I get people asking me for a discount code or an affiliate link, and then I get to pat myself on the back when I tell them I don't have one while staring at my overdue hospital bill. And I want to be clear that this isn't a complaint or a woe is me video. It's an explanation of things moving forward because I have been selling myself so short in the name of a credibility that I never stood to gain with people who just don't like me, and I never stood to lose with people that know my heart and actually consume my content. I will never lose credibility because I will never promote something that I don't stand 10 toes down on. And I'm going to be completely honest with you. Having a brand partnership does make you biased. I may not have a 300-hour nail tech certification, but one thing I am very qualified to speak on and have degrees on is psychology, along with other degrees and certifications that I'll maybe talk about one day, but haven't because I don't need to prove myself to anyone. The claims I make stand on their own and are easily verifiable. I have let the internet continue to call me uneducated as I log into Mohila to make a payment on my $30K student loan. All that to say, anyone who tells you that being paid and sent free things doesn't make them more likely to favor a brand is lying to you, period. However, the solution isn't to pretend that you're the most unbiased person on the planet that is completely exempt from natural human responses. The solution is to only partner with brands that you already use and love so that being paid to say that you love them is just a bonus. The beautiful thing about partnerships is that you can choose which ones to take, and you can back out if you realize that it doesn't align with your values, and you can hold me to that. Back in November, I took my first partnership with a company. I was so excited, But when the product arrived and I started filming, I realized that it was full of shortcomings. It was not ready for prime time, and I immediately cut the video, emailed the brand, and explained why I couldn't go through with it and that I'd send their product back. No partnership will ever be worth my credibility. And I'm really glad I listened to my gut on that one because a month later, a highly respected chemist called that exact product out. Lastly, let's talk about the "she's just doing this for attention" comments. I need y'all to name a single person who pours hours into creating content and then says, "I really hope this gets no traction." Be so for real. You guys can keep commenting that I want attention while defending bad brands like it's a full-time job. It's not offensive because here's a secret. Everyone who makes content is trying to get attention. Of course I want attention. The entire point of this channel is to bring awareness to a massive, very real issue in the nail industry. When you want to raise awareness, you need attention. That's kind of how that works. Because of that, I need to get better at the content game. You may notice my titles and thumbnails getting a little more sensationalized. I'm not going to say clickbaity because they're still true to the video, but it's called SEO. People do this because it works, and no one wants to spend hours on content just for it to be clicked on by 3 people. Speaking of which, only 40% of you who regularly watch my videos are actually subscribed. If you're one of the people, I would genuinely like to know why in the comments below. Is there something I'm doing or not doing that's holding you back from hitting that subscribe button? Give me your brutally honest thoughts. I don't want to go all Michaela on you guys about try being an influencer for a day, but this is work. It is difficult, it is time-consuming, and it deserves to be compensated. Next week, I actually have a video filmed and it's coming out showing you exactly how I film, my desk setup, and transparently, how much I actually make. And it's going to shock you. I've constantly sought out to improve my content for you guys. And what I've made in total doesn't even cover half of what I've spent in equipment or supplies, and that's all by working for free. At the end of the day, I work full-time with 2 college degrees, 3 certifications, and a minor, making less money than a nail tech, and I'm burning out hard. Admittedly, it's been really hard watching other creators that put in half the time and effort make triple the money while I'm in debt, turning down partnership after partnership while continuing to buy products to test with my own money on my own skin for the sake of what people think of me on the internet. But here's my promise to you. Neither my content nor my character are changing. I will never be a pushy salesperson. I suck at sales. I will always be honest about my links, and I will never promote something that I don't like or use myself. Moving forward, if I'm recommending a product that I liked, I'm going to link it. And I'll also be open to more affiliations. I will try to lean towards non-nail related products like you guys saw I did Linda the Bear Cup and some lashes. I'd love to do UGC or partners in like the tech industry since I love building PCs, gaming, and camera gear. Lastly, if the only way you can support my content is by hitting like and leaving a comment, please know that is more than enough. I'm on the struggle bus too. I get how annoying it is to be pushed a product every 10 seconds. I hope you all understand where I'm coming from and don't think any less of me. But I'm truly just at a point that many creators arrive to where I need to either make it sustainable or I have to stop this massive time suck. And I've already had this conversation with my husband and family because it's really starting to affect my personal life. If you don't like this and you believe that people should work for free, that's fine. I respect your decision. As always, no one is forced to watch or engage with my content, much less take any of my recommendations into account. I am so incredibly grateful for the community that we've built here and the voice that you all have given me, which took me a long time to feel like I deserved it. But I deserve to be here. I'm not pretending to be anyone that I'm not. My knowledge is real, my education is real, and my research are real, and I deserve to have a voice and a space here just as much as the people who come on here to record a 10-second video of a product that they don't even use themselves. So I am done defending my right to exist in this space to people who make hating a full-time job. I can't change their mind about me, but what I can and will do is keep moving forward with integrity, education, and a desire for constant improvement. I love you all, and I will see you in the next one.